Hey you guys, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for joining me on your new reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're looking at a new week. I didn't even get what week we're in, but it's going to be, I had to put out my phone. It's going to be for the second week of August, which is August 13th until the 19th. Happy Leo season. Happy birthday to my cross watchers that are Leos. Messing with a Leo, doing whatever with a Leo. But this is for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising once again. And if you're dealing with a Cap, messing with a Cap, on the low with a Cap, whatever the case may be, we're going to be seeing what the energy of the week is, seeing what's going to be going on. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. Thank you to those who continue to follow me, my new subscribers, my current subscribers. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. The channel is growing, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to give out messages and continue to do so. These three hopped out, so we'll take those. You can be using a variety of different decks, so if you have any questions pertaining to that, let me know. I'll hit you up. Please leave me comments down below so we can chit chat. I might not respond the same day, but I always do respond. I appreciate all of those who take the time to actually, comment on my videos. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure to do that. Give me a thumbs up. Looks like, but we're going to get into it. It looks like somebody here is quite possibly thinking about the past. Alright, they're in their feelings about the situation and needing to take a step back and enjoy little life's luxuries that are out here for them. You've worked so hard to get to this certain status and this certain position that you're in. Stop thinking about what has happened or what has passed, because you're not living back there any longer. You need to focus on what is going on right now so that you can prosper. If you're in your, if you have your own business, if you're working, whatever the case may be. Every day might not be good, but there's always something to celebrate and something to be grateful of, and that's what you need to focus in on. All right, for a small portion of you, you might be falling in love with quite possibly someone from your past, getting back into that flow or wanting to. It could deal with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, since there's some water here. I have a King of Swords here, which is in reverse, Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So when the King of Swords is in reverse, this king can be quite manipulative. Someone who has scattered thoughts, and there's no disregard for consequences, and you need to find balance in reference to a situation. It could be quite possibly in reference to your money. It could be in reference to love and your family. You're getting what you want, but not exactly knowing how. All right, so maybe you're up and down and all over the place in reference to these things that you want, but you need to find balance and hone in on exactly what it is that you want to make happen. All right, there's things in a relationship that are gnawing at you, and quite possibly starting to get on your nerves about the situation. You have the mice here with the ring. So maybe something that is a cycle and that has been it keeps reoccurring. So you need to take control of that. All right, maybe someone here is making less than they're in the relationship, because the mice can represent that. All right, you have the key to move forward. Since you have the key with the shipment, you have the necessary tools to move forward in a situation and be able to move accordingly. The key with the ship, it's you knowing exactly what you have to do in reference to moving in that direction. All right. Some of you might be traveling. There's a woman here that represents quite possibly dark-haired woman. I have the female with the snake in reference to the Lenormand cards that I'm using. So maybe quite possibly a competing person. Maybe you're competing against this person and you're feeling some type of way about it. You feel that you're always in competition in reference to this person. All right. Maybe there's a winding trail with this person. Like everything is always like there's never straight and narrow. There's always a fucking curve or something you have to go through. 7, which is projections. It has to do with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is having the idea or inspiration in reference to a situation and not carrying on, letting go of what you're carrying on. Once again, you have the 6 of Swords. It's not 6 of water, 6 of Swords. All right, this is movement. A lot of you are going to be on a mission. Being on a mission in reference to a certain situation. This can also mean travel in reference to water and so on and so forth. So maybe there's some type of movement. There's something that you're thinking of and you want to make some moves on it. And you don't know how to go about that. All right. Pay attention to any like the necessary passages that you have to make in reference to make these moves. Once again, having to find balance in reference to this situation. All right, there's yin and yang here. You have to listen to both sides. We all have our devil and our angels that sit on our shoulders, and we have to listen to the advice using your inner intuition. There's another snake here, so there quite possibly could be a situation in reference to another woman in a relationship for a small portion of you, but it did stand out to me, which I never saw that before, since we have both of the snakes here. But it also can mean that going through the motions in reference to a situation and always having a you know, for some of you, you always try to do the bare minimum to get by in reference to that. This is part of the major arcana, which is the temperance. You need to have balance in reference to a situation. All right, there's some things that you need to also think about saving money and resources, or maybe you're scheming up a way of how to do that. All right, you have the Queen of Swords, quite possibly dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, since you have sword energy here. Someone that is real cutthroat, someone who's willing to tell you exactly what it is. Very direct, can be quite cruel. But maybe you're finding trying to look at a situation in a new perspective in reference to this person. All right, because this is always an uphill battle with this person, and you wanting to fix things and wanting to move forward, just not knowing how. Not knowing how to make your moves. Let's see what the Spanish playing cards have to say. The 9 of Copas. This is like the wish card. You're hoping and wishing for something to come through, something that you really want. All right, 7 of Bastos. Right? Yeah, Bastos. The 7 of Bastos has to deal with quite possibly something in your city or town. All right, so you're hoping for something, maybe wanting to travel across the countryside or the seaside. Once again, it could be dealing with your traveling. You want something to happen. And 8 of Bastos. Money looks like money's going to be gained with a small loan, quite possibly, as a loan, if you guys are looking to get a loan. All right. And then we have the 10 of Bastos. Dark hair, this is a person here. Dark complexion, olive skin, maybe dark haired woman. Once again, this person is coming through. They have dark hair. They can also be a divorced woman, very responsible, educated woman. So maybe this person is going to help you out in reference to a situation where you needed to borrow money of some sort. This person here is to lend a hand if that's what you need. Then we have the 10 of Oros, which is also this is a blonde hair or gray hair woman, professional woman. Could have been in medical field or a lawyer, rich woman of some sort, or they have a lot of money, you know. So you have two women here. Once again, whoever's messing around, maybe they're here to help you out. One is here to figure your finances or help you along the way, and then there's other issues where you're trying to figure it out with this person, trying to figure it out to see, you know, what it is. What's the problem that you guys can't be on a straight and narrow instead of always being on an uphill battle in reference to a situation? All right, something that could quite possibly be gnawing at you and like really, you know, it could be problematic at the end of the day if things are not situated. I think you finally come to an agreement with this person, having conversations in reference to the situation with the 4 of Cups. All right, you have the 11 of Oros, finding an agreement. Yeah, somebody's definitely out here traveling. All right, someone's gonna quite possibly come from afar. Maybe a good friend, intelligent, very confident man. I think it's more about movement. It could be physical or it could be in reference to changing things up. All right, needing to go in a different direction and finding your balance and your yin and yang together so that things can finally work out together and be peace together. You know what I mean? Because it seems that there's a lot of movement. It doesn't always have to be in reference to, you know, cheating or anything like that. It's just finding your balance. Someone's out here asking why and why things are not working out in reference to certain situations. Why? Because you have to gain the knowledge in reference to whatever it is that you want to push forward to. You know, you can't sit back and just let things happen for you. You have to get out there and do what you have to do. Find peace within yourself that, you know, things work out the way that they're meant to work out. You know, you have to be fragile with yourself and the situation. There's someone here that's willing to help you out, and there's new beginnings here. Because it looks like there was a struggle in the beginning, and now things are starting to get better. And you're going to get into this mode of regeneration. All right? Regeneration to grow into something exactly what it is that you want out of this life. Right? So I think you have an idea in reference to what it is that you want, but you need to sidestep and stop thinking about everybody else. All right, maybe someone's on your back in reference to this situation. Maybe you need to have a conversation and project what it is that you want to have in the future. Project what it is that you know, I feel like there needs to be some communication here as well. You know, things need to change. Support. So if that's exactly what you need, then you need to, you know, put that out there. I need some support. I need help. I need this. I need that. But know that you're on the right path, that you're being divinely guided, that you need to keep doing what you're doing because it's working. But also communicate exactly what it is that you want to put out into this universe. You need to manifest what it is that you want. All right. Things are going to be balanced and in justice. Some of you are going into the justice system, whatever that means to you. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So, you know, some of you might be going into that field or are in that field and are excelling, but they're asking you to be open about the situation and communicate exactly what it is that you want out of this life. Put your good feels out there. Put your good energy. If movement if movement is what you want, then manifest that. And always believe that things they can be better, and they will get better. Some of you are all up in your fields. Once again, your emotions are out of control, and needing clear communication about this. Someone's looking for forgiveness as well. Forgiveness maybe from acting a fool in reference to certain situations and not being able to communicate effectively. So put your grown man panties on, or grown woman panties on, and do what you gotta do. But someone here needs to learn how to communicate. All right, finding balance. Take the next step now. So it's time for you to act, time for you to move in the right direction. All right, it's saying that you are being divinely guided, but you need to take the action. You need to do. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about what is going on or if someone's leading you in the right path. I think you need to find your intuition and your inner voice and listen to that and project what it is that you want to do. All right, luck can be on your side. You just have to stay positive about it. Let's see what messages the angels have to say. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. It's a strong message, you know. I think this is more about movement towards quite possible career change and needing to voice that. And if support is what you're looking for, there are people around you willing to help you out. If you want to better yourself, you have to be willing to communicate and travel towards that. I hope these messages were clear and concise for you, Cap. I will see you guys next week. Love you.